Let's go to Greg. He's up on the mountain. Some important safety tips.
Yes, Riaz. Boy, is it gorgeous up here. Minus 11, but just absolutely gorgeous up here on Mount Seymour. And I'm with Outdoor Adventures, Dave Nerona. How's it going, Dave?
It's going awesome.
Nice
it's a chilly morning, but it is beautiful.
It's perfect to go snowshoeing.
It is. Okay. It is. It's a great day out.
So you've brought some snowshoes with you. Let's talk about first the snowshoe that you have in your hand.
Well, this is the latest and greatest snowshoe, running snowshoe from Atlas. And basically, it's designed to be small, lightweight. It's got a nice easy binding that accommodates a running shoe. And then of course when we flip it around, it's got this great claw. That's what bites into the snow, and also a claw at the back. And so it's designed to go through powder, hard packed, and just make it easier when you're out on snowshoes. These are really easy to maneuver around because they're lightweight and small. As we move along, the snowshoe that you've got on today is what we call a 1225. It's a more recreational snowshoe. It can accommodate a bigger boot, and it's got the same claw. It actually has more claws on the bottom that can bite into that ice and snow. And one of the cool features that yours has is it's got this great bar here that when you start to climb a hill, you put up, and instead of having your calf stretched from the steep hill, it now rests, your heel rests on this, and it's easier on your calves.
Ah.
So you can slip that other one on.
I'm going to slip this on here.
And one of the other things we're talking about with snowshoeing is you can snowshoe with or without poles. If you're going for a hike or a light jog, poles are a great way to improve your stability, make it a little bit easier on the uphills. I prefer to go without poles, and it just whatever you sort of suits you for the day. And all you have to do there is then pull this green piece up,
just like that. Okay.
And you're in.
That's it.
And we're ready to go snowshoeing.
We are, okay. You've also brought some safety gear with you. We are going to talk about that later, what you should have with you when you're going snowshoeing, when you're doing anything else on our local mountains. Plus, you brought some clothing, including these boots I want to talk about. Just turn to the side for a second here. These boots are heated. Find out how those work next, Mr. Kyle Donaldson. Have you ever been snowshoeing, by the way?
I have not. I have not.
You know what? Neither have I until this morning, so it's pretty cool. I'm getting a bit of a workout here.
Good workout for sure. All right.
Go up the hill right now.
Thanks a lot, Greg. Good luck with that. Don't get
everything. Would you also like to throw to Greg Harper, who's at Mount Seymour?
Greg, here you are, Mount Seymour. Come on up, buddy. Where are you?
Thanks, Jim.
There he is, wiping out in snowshoes. I got a pair of snowshoes for Christmas about 7 years ago. I've never used them.
Don't tell that to Dave Nerona. I'm not going to tell that, you guys. All right. Hey, you're going to like this because we have a little bit of a fashion show ourselves here on Mount Seymour. I'm snowshoeing here with Outdoor Adventures, Dave Nerona. We're not exactly racing around right now, Dave, but there is a race here on the mountain in February, right?
There is. There's the clinics that happen starting January 7th, the Yeti Snowshoe Clinics. And then February 27th, the World Snowshoe Invitational is right here on Mount Seymour. And they can check that out at theyeti.ca. And, you know, it's a great place to snowshoe. And this is where we're here this morning, coming to check out and show you some of the clothing to wear when we go snowshoeing.
Let's do it. Let's check out. Let's have another little fashion show ourselves here on the snow. Not in a cozy studio. No, no, no. Okay, so what do we got here?
Well, the first thing we always tell people when they go snowshoeing is to dress in layers, and you want to start out with a base layer. This is a lightweight material, really warm, and it'll keep you warm and keep the sweat away from your skin. That's really important. And here we've got tops and bottoms. The secret to snowshoeing, keeping your feet warm, as you know, is a waterproof sock. This is
I am wearing a pair of them.
You bet.
First time ever. Yes.
Yeah, this is sealskins, and they are amazing. After that, we move to your next layer, which is a lightweight jacket. This one from Mountain Hardwear, and basically this is windproof and waterproof, but really lightweight and breathable. And we don't want to wear super heavy stuff because that makes us sweat, and then we end up getting cold in the process.
Right.
Exactly. And then we've matched that with a pair of tights that are windproof on the front, and then on the back they're just like a normal running tight, so they let that they let the sweat and that hot air get away from you. And then of course in our pack is where we carry our heavy jacket, and this is a down jacket that packs really small. We can put it in our backpack, and when we get to the top of a peak or we finish our snowshoe and we're ready to go into the lodge, we can put on our warm jacket, and that'll keep us warm.
You're very good at this, Dave Nerona. Very good. I think you've done this before. Thank you so much. He's also brought some safety gear with him because not only is it important to have fun on our local mountains, but it's important to be safe.
We'll keep them coming. Right now we're going to head back up on the mountain. Greg Harper, over to you.
Yes. How's it going, Riaz Megji? This is a great way, by the way, to spend a morning morning. We're out here on Mount Seymour. I'm with outdoor adventurist Dave Nerona. We've been snowshoeing, learned about the latest in snowshoes that are out there on the market right now, some of the clothing that you need. Now we're going to talk about some of the safety gear that you should have, because it's all about having fun and being safe too, isn't it?
Totally, and the important thing is as you notice, we both have backpacks on.
Yes.
And the number one thing we want to talk about when you go snowshoeing is what to carry in your pack.
Yep.
And it's all about, hopefully you won't need a lot of the stuff, but it's all important to carry in case you do need it. Okay. So a few of the most important things that we want to talk about is you always want to take a first aid kit. And you know, the next thing you always want to make sure you have water and extra food, really important. And I always promote a headlamp. This can save you, especially if you have to spend a night out or you're just lost on the trail, if you're out for a late night snowshoe. Also really important. Next thing, I have this little bag, and it's got hand warmers. It's got a power bar in it in case I need it. It's got another headlamp, matches, really important. Again, there's 10 essentials that you should carry at all times. And then what we get into here, this is a really cool item. This is basically a bag that you can get right into and will keep you warm. So that is something, it's super light. Put it at the bottom of your pack, and again, hopefully you don't have to use it, but if you ever do, really important. And also when we're out snowshoeing or doing anything outdoors and winter related, we want to talk about, this is a tracker beacon from BCA, and this is an avalanche transceiver, and of course we pit that with an avalanche shovel. This is from G3, made right here in North Vancouver. It's got an extendable handle. You can also use this if you get lots of snow and you need to dig your car out when you get back. But all this safety gear easily fits into your pack. It's nice and lightweight. And of course, if you do need it, if you get lost from your partners, you want to make sure that you can, number one, find them or stay put. And if people need to come and rescue you, you have all this gear to stay warm while they do.
Dave, thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun. And if you can't remember some of the stuff Dave said, or you're still a little bit unsure, you want to make sure you have the right things with you, go to adventuresmart.ca.